Former cyclist turned racehorse trainer Greg McFarlane has his eyes firmly set on success, and it's the $500,000 Provincial Championships final at Randwick on April 11 that has him excited. McFarlane has two contenders set to run in the Gosford Qualifier on Saturday, March 14, and Golden Tycoon is right on target.
Golden Tycoon's got exceptional speed out of the gates, probably one of the quickest that I've seen out of the gates. Quite often he'll put 2 or 3 into him straight away, which is great for a tactical advantage. He's been incredible out of the gates, always, and he's been quite solid on his cruising speed as well. So, you know, he's a horse that, you know, he's very, I suppose he's very dominating at the start of a race, and he can put himself where he wants to be and control the race from there. His first start was at Canterbury. He was sort of long odds, but I thought he'd have a big chance of winning, and he got the job done. Once again, he won through his gate speed, and then he held him off quite strongly. I rate him as a black type horse. I mean, to go to town first up, I mean, they've got to show you that, otherwise you go through the grades. And he was a horse that obviously took him to the Rosebud second up. He just got caught in the line. He came third, but he almost got the job done there too, and then we spelled him.
Golden Tycoon qualified for last year's final via a runaway success at Newcastle.
He was quite dominant in Newcastle when he won the heat up there, and then he obviously went to the final and didn't quite fire there, but we sort of found a few things which we sorted out, hopefully. If they've been rectified, that he should come back better than ever.
McFarlane is hoping he can get a dry track in the Gosford Qualifier in order to enhance his claims for another appearance in the series finale.
He's not a fan of wet tracks, so we've got to hope here in the Provincial Championships that it's not going to be a wet track on the day, because he hasn't been the best on wet surfaces. Any bit of rain and he sort of, you know, he wants to steer clear of it, so hopefully we get a good day.
Golden Tycoon was fitted for the Gosford run with a solid jump out at the track alongside stablemate Liberty Sun, a performance that pleased the trainer.
Very dynamic out of the gates, yeah, very quick, which is good to see. I mean, he is out wide on the course proper, probably just a little bit soft the last 100 metres, which I expected, over 1,000 metres and out wide. But you know, they still run 59 for the 1,000, which is quite a good time here.
Liberty Sun is a horse on the rise, according to McFarlane.
Liberty Sun's a horse with a lot of ability, probably lacks a little bit of psychological ability, but physical ability, plenty of it. You know, so once he's progressing in the right direction, he's improving, and he can be a knockout chance as he gets older. Lovely type. I mean, black horses always are when they're big, strong, and look like him. They always stand out. Yeah, he was a horse that we expected to win first up, and he did. But with him, you just never know what you're going to get on the day. It's a bit like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You know, like he's a horse who could present himself, and if he does, you're going to get a great run out of him. And if he plays up and be silly, well, you know, you don't know what to expect. So, but no, he's a nice horse, and he's got a chance.
McFarlane was satisfied with Liberty Sun's jump out alongside Golden Tycoon.
He was a little bit tardy away, but I didn't want him. I wanted Chris to hold him up a little bit, because otherwise they would have just matched motors and just cooked each other up. So we just took him out a bit softer, but he finished off really well.
McFarlane paid tribute to the late horseman John McNair, who he said was instrumental in guiding him in his transition into the training ranks.
Yeah, John was an interesting character. We've become very good friends. I think we'd probably have a laugh if I say I'm probably one of the few people he's ever had an argument with. He loved an argument, John. But he was a great man. If anyone knew him, he'd do anything for you. He'd help you. He's been a fantastic supporter in my career, particularly the last few years, and he's been a great help.
McFarlane can't speak highly enough of the Gosford Race Club, where he is based, or the Provincial Championships as a whole.
The Gosford Club are fantastic. I mean, they obviously they help you wherever they can. I mean, at this present moment, I've probably got 23 in work. We're trying to work towards 40 if we can. But at the moment, yeah, things are progressing nicely. You know, it'd be nice to get a few syndicators on board, and that'll just really jump your numbers up. It's a phenomenal series. The concept was great. I mean, it's great for country, great for provincial, you know, and it's really, I suppose, skyrocketing us, particularly with owners that are in town that sort of may not have the horses that are quite cutting the grade in town, and they can come back to the provincial or country series, and they can all of a sudden win $250,000, you know, for a horse that may be sort of not quite making it in town in the city level, metropolitan grade.
The Kembla Grange Qualifier on March 21 is also on the radar for McFarlane with another emerging galloper.
Kembla, I'll have a go with another horse, a young horse I've got called Django Unreined. He's lightly raced. He's another horse who probably wants a bit further. Whether he's got quite enough speed for that race, I don't know, but if it's going to be a wet track, he'll definitely have a big chance there too.
While McFarlane's cycling career gave him plenty of thrills, especially leading into the 2000 Sydney Olympics, he is adamant that a victory in the Provincial Championships final at Randwick on April 11 would be the ultimate prize over any medals that could have been won.
Went to the World Cups, that qualified us for the World Championships and the Olympics, which was good. Oh gee, the tin or the money, I think I'll take the money every day of the week.